Hi everybody, happy Monday. It's Janet here and I am here to do another project. I don't actually have a chalk couture board. I have an order that's coming on Thursday that I'm all excited about, but I have this board and I'm going to do this transfer. She believed she could, so she did. So I am going to do that tonight and try some different things. So I hope you had a good weekend. And I'm going to try, hold on one second, I'm going to try to see, okay, here I am. I'm technologically challenged and I have had trouble trying to share this. So please be patient as I try to, here it is, okay. Okay, good. So I'm going to try and do this. So first thing I'm going to do, I have my surface waxed. Because it's not a chalk couture surface, I use this Minwax paste just to make sure that the transfer doesn't stick. First, I'm going to just fuzz my transfer before I put it on. I have picked out 3 colors. I've picked out Couture Teal, a bright yellow, and Wild Berry, which are 3 of my favorite colors. So I'm just going to fuzz this here. It's a little hard to see with the camera, but I'm just putting it on a cloth. And as you can see, this is a silk screen transfer, so I have it on my cloth here. And the letters here are actually a silk screen, so it looks a little bit like a transfer, but it's really a silk screen. So I have it all ready to go, and I'm going to place this on my surface. The transfer is going to hang off a little bit, but that does not matter because all of the letters are within the surface. So I'm going to press it down nice and firm. I want to get all the air bubbles off, especially where the letters are, because I don't want to have any pockets of paste that bubble up in there. So I'm just taking my time to do that. The surface isn't perfectly smooth because it's some wooden pallets, but now it's all ready to go. So I think I'm going to do Believed in yellow, and I'm going to do Did in pink, and everything else I'm going to do in teal. So I'm going to start with my teal, and I have it all stirred and ready to go, and it's like the consistency of yogurt. So I like to have all of my things ready to go, so as I go through, everything is just smoother for the project. So I'm just going to, I think I'm going to also do these one word at a time because I don't want the chalk to dry as I'm doing it. So I'm going to start with the teal and just put some of that on. The teal is a little hard to see on the transfer since it matches it exactly. So I hope you can see it. I think you'll see the other colors better with that. So I'm just spreading it on, and because I'm going to do the letters as I go down, I'm actually going to scrape off the excess paste and put it right back into the jar. If I were doing it all together, I would actually leave it on a little bit thick and just take it off just prior to how I was going to do it. So I have this all done, and now I'm going to do Believed in yellow, and I just want to be careful to not mix up these colors. I should have turned off my phone for the text messages. Sorry about that. So now I'm going to do Believed in yellow, and I'm just going to spread this around here. I think these colors are going to look really nice and bright against this board. So I have that there. I'm just going to use a clean squeegee, and I'm going to make sure that I have all of the letter area covered up, nice and smooth. It's amazing how little paste you really need. You think, you know, when you finish at the end of the night with your jar, it looks almost the same as when you started because you use such a little amount. So it's nice to have it nice and thick when you're spreading it on to make sure you get all your areas. So I'm just going to spread this down. I want to make sure I put the excess in the right color paste jar and then go through here. So I had a wonderful weekend this weekend with my niece Catherine. Catherine is a senior in high school, and she came from Chicago to visit me for the weekend. And Catherine is also studying to be a nurse, so I am very excited about that. So now I have daughter Abby, who is a nurse. I have my niece Taylor Matson, who lives in San Antonio, Texas, who is also a new nurse just like Abby. And now I have Catherine. So she is still trying to decide where she's going to go to college. She has excellent options, so it's down to 2. So I'm excited to see where she picks. Okay, so I have these 2 words done, and I'm going to actually peel these up because I don't want the paste to dry and stick. So as we peel it up, we're going to see our letters underneath, and they look terrific. So now I'm going to go back to the, and once you peel it up, then you can lay it back down and it's fine. So now I'm going to go back to the teal for a bunch of these letters, and then I'm going to do did nice and big in pink. So I'm going to just be very careful as I start near the yellow because I don't want to get any of the yellow in my teal. And as you can see, this is not going to take me all of that long, even with using 3 colors. And which makes, especially when you've worked all day at a different job, it makes it very nice to be able to come home and do something relaxing that is fun, but does not take up your whole evening. And so while Catherine was here, we did some chalk couture, and we tried out different things. Catherine made a t-shirt for herself and her sister. She made a mug, and she also made a frame. And so that was really fun being able to try that with her. So my siblings and Jim's siblings all live far away, and so doing fun activities with our nieces and nephews does not happen as often as we would like. So when I had this opportunity, I was really excited. Okay, so now I'm going to peel this up just a little bit more before I get to did, because that I'm going to do in wild berry. So I posted a flyer for a class that I'm going to have in at the end of February that's all about kindness. Chalk Couture has such amazing transfers that say really nice things, that are positive, inspirational messages. And so I picked out 3 that relate to kindness, and they're on a 5.5 by 7 board that's reversible. So if you think you would like to try this, I would encourage you to message me, and we can you can come over to my house. I'll have everything all set up. We'll have a fun evening. You can bring a friend, a daughter, a sister, anyone who you think would enjoy this, and I promise you, you'll have a nice evening and take home something that you really like and enjoy, and that can inspire you no matter where you put it. So I am finishing up did, and I'm going to peel the whole thing off and show you. So this took what, maybe 5 minutes? Oh, I love it. These colors look great. So now that I have my transfer, I'm going to actually put it in the water. Hi Maureen, how are you? Put it there, and I will clean that off. So here is my finished project. Oops, I have my thing reversed. So I hope that you have a good evening. I enjoyed sharing this with you tonight, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So have a good night. Thanks.